Hello everybody, welcome back. And we are in this desert area. I kind of forgot where we were, so I'm gonna take a look at the map. Oh. If I remember correctly, we finished Circular Oasis and we were talking about going to the southern coast. So that's what I'm gonna do. Let me check make sure that's true. Yes, we're done with this place. We have the laser going out. We're gonna go to the Circular Coast. Southern coast, not the circular coast. Since I accidentally went to South 3 first, so I'm guessing some things are out of order. Let's do South 1 first. Second
You know,
one.
I always kind of resented Byron for being so charming and charismatic. The dashing explorer. And one of the first companions, too. Being the voice of caution is not a fun role to play. Always having to be the responsible one, the killjoy. The one who says, maybe that's too much. But sometimes it is too much.
Sometimes. It's not your fault, Al.
Dude, this is amazing. What is that? We got some stuff there. What a scene, huh? Damn.
All right, Wonka.
I love the structure.
In this area, there seems to be a problem with the machine that makes the tetromino bridges.
Really?
That means you can solve the puzzles, but you can't activate the tower. Look for a lab that lets you connect to the data stream.
I already found it. I'll send you the coordinates.
Oh, thanks. Let's do the puzzles first. The water looks fucking incredible, huh? This is my favorite zone so far. Dude, I would love to live in a place like this. There you are. Or like, maybe not live, but like have like a summer vacation house where the water looks like this. I don't know, where does the water look like this? The Caribbean or something? I'm not sure. Dude, this is incredible. Is this puzzle number 1? It is. I am intrigued by this thing. I think this was Pandora. No, it wasn't Pandora. Why can I not remember anything? I'm sorry. It's the Sphinx. It's the Sphinx. All right. So I have no clue what this is. Just boxes on and off. Guys, do you hear the music? This game is a masterpiece. Honestly, I want to turn up the music a little bit. Let me just do that. Normally it's a bit too loud sometimes, but in this zone, fuck it. Yeah. All right. Honestly, I really want a PC so I don't want to get these stutters with OBS. Normally, if I'm playing by myself, I don't get these stutters, but with OBS, I do. Phase entry. I'm sorry, what? Oh. See, this is where we learn to teleport. Yeah, I feel like this is where we learn to teleport, right? Okay, so I can just teleport. So I'm trying to... Oh, I can just walk through this? Alright, that's pretty good. I thought it was the unwalkable thing. So I cannot get this through, right? That makes sense. I can remove this fan. Okay, I see what I'm doing. I'm gonna take this box, teleport, right? Take this teleporter, put the box here. Take the teleporter, jump over. Put the teleporter. Take the box, teleport. Bam. Take the fan, teleport, and bam. This is how you do it. That's pretty good. We're beginning to figure out what the teleporter does. That's the set structure in the middle. Looks amazing. I don't know what the hell it is, but the music's surging. It's so good. And it kind of looks like an alien structure almost. I've been watching the Alien movies for the last few days. I kind of watched them all now, I think. Except for the Predator movies. They're pretty good. I used to kind of hate horror, but I'm kind of on a horror... what do you say? Horror spree lately. I've been watching horror movies quite a bit. What is this? Is it true? Okay, so we're gonna need a quantum driller. Quantum driller. Why do I keep making that joke? Who knows? Let's take the quantum driller out of there. Okay. Let me do this. Do this actually. So I can go through here. So is that a teleporter? Yep, it is. Okay, this puzzle's kind of confusing. I can't teleport through these things apparently. So I need to turn that on. Or give that blue. I think I'm supposed to put this here maybe? Can I take you out of there? Okay. So now I can do this, right? Nice. Now I have my teleporter. And I need to get that guy out of there. Using this. Bam. Now I have the blue laser. I do this. And I need to move out with the quantum driller as well. So that I can teleport to the other side. Bam. Okay, that's pretty cool. We did it. That's definitely that structure over there. Damn. Okay. Let's do number 3. I definitely should have done this first. I feel like this is one of the rare game design flaws I've seen. We start here, north 1, north 2, north 3, east 1, east 2, east 3. You expect it to go clockwise, and this should be south 1, but it's south 3. I didn't notice when I was doing it the first time around. Let's do south 3. And because, I mean, if this one was unlocked, I would say it makes sense that they do it in their own order or whatever, but they unlock this in clockwise, and then this is not clockwise. That's kind of weird. Anything here? I feel like I'm seeing something. This feels like a route I can go. Okay, any secrets? Here we go. Dude, this is... I really like this scenery. What is this climate called, I wonder? If you guys know, drop it in the comments. I don't know what it's called. Lifters here. Let's listen to one more. Oh, sorry. I thought it was gonna play again.
One day, undoubtedly, an expedition will pass by this island. It will seek to document facts and statistics, to enumerate reasons for us not to look more closely. That is what we do now. We seek facts.
Okay. I was very silent and I tried to jump and I failed miserably, unfortunately. And I'm suddenly in this puzzle. Was this the one I was doing already? It was. So can I re-listen to Literacy?
One day, undoubtedly, an expedition will pass by this island. It will seek to document facts and statistics, to enumerate reasons for us not to look more closely. That is what we do now. We seek facts rather than truth. Because truth might frighten and unsettle the comfortable people who like to sit in their conference rooms and debate which corners we should cut today. These people like to imagine the chaos that could come one day, like a comforting fairy tale of distant darkness. But they do not see the chaos that is at our walls right now. The chaos that also lives within us. A force that is both necessary and appalling.
I don't understand what he's referring to. Through the wall. I'm gonna listen to that again after this, if I can remember to do so. Through the wall. Oh, it's gonna teach us this. But I already had to do this, no? Why is this revolutionary? I don't know. Oh. You can't teleport without creating a home, right? Okay. Oh, you have to drop the tool to go over. Did I just soft lock myself, I wonder? Maybe. I did. Alright, wonderful. Oh, I can teleport through. Okay. That makes... So we just leave this here? Oh. Oh, I see how this is meant to be solved. We go through, we unlock this, teleport here, take it back, bam, bam, and then we unlock this, and then teleport, and then take this over here, and then teleport, oh, and then teleport. Now I can teleport outside. I'm gonna go do this. Teleport outside. Teleport here. So now we move the quantum entangler and we can do this. I definitely the game was designed so that I did this puzzle, this south puzzle before I did the third one, because the third one had mechanics I didn't understand, and yet I somehow did it anyway. Okay, we have new interface content available. Before that, I want to listen to Lifters here again. The chaos at our doorstep. We was talking about truth and something else, because this... In some ways, teleportation is one of the less surprising things we found here, and that at least particle teleportation was known to be theoretically possible. Of course, that's still miles away from these teleporters, which operate on principles that simply contradict what we know of physics. The transfer of matter from one location to another is instantaneous, without an observable wormhole or similar effect. There is, however, a release of exotic particles in the instant of teleportation, which decay within fractions of a second. It's interesting. I really wonder if it's possible. Anyway, let's listen to Lifters here.
One day, undoubtedly, an expedition will pass by this island.
An expedition
will seek to document facts and statistics, to enumerate reasons for us not to look more closely. That is what we do now. We seek facts rather than truth. Because truth might frighten and unsettle the comfortable people who like to sit in their conference rooms and debate which corners we should cut today. These people like to imagine the chaos that could come one day, like a comforting fairy tale of distant darkness. But they do not see the chaos that is at our walls right now. The chaos that also lives within us. a force that is both necessary and appalling.
I still don't understand. I mean, what he's saying might have been true for our current society, but I don't see how it relates to this post-human society. I just don't understand. I'm gonna have to, at the end of the game, I'm just gonna listen to all of these. Okay. I need to take the red over here. I'll take the box out just in case. Yeah. There we go. Oh, I see. I see. Yeah, I don't understand what Lifters is talking about this time, unfortunately. You have to do it like this. Wait, I don't get it. It actually can't go through. Oh wait, am I supposed to do this? Take this back, put this here, put this here. I'm thinking. So the only thing keeping this open is the red laser, right? I can't move there. I can't teleport there. I'm wondering if it works like this. So I'm trying to teleport this guy inside there, but it won't be able to keep it open. How does this make sense? So I've grouped these three pieces. Let me see. Doesn't work. I'm getting the cold from my fan. Yeah, okay. I'm a bit stuck right now. So I'm thinking I have to get over there, right? So if I were to be holding this, let me see something. Oh, okay, this is pretty cool. How did I just do it? Okay, so I have to be using myself. Okay, I see. But the teleporter goes here. I put myself, then I teleport, that door's closed now. And then something like this. Alright, I see. So you can just kind of bootstrap these single doors. Have a fun journey, bro.
I've known Byron since day one. I was the first to be born with upgrades from the original Soma design, and he was the first to volunteer to upgrade his existing body.
Yeah, he was a big supporter of upgrades. Deliberate evolution, he called it.
Athena and Cornelius were very kind to me. And so was Byron, but he also made fun of me. And oddly enough, that made me feel more like an equal than anything the others said.
Interesting, yeah. I gotta listen to this now. Also, I actually want to say, initiation rituals, such as making fun of someone to include them in our little tribes, that's an important part of humanity, I think. I mean, it's similar to how you can make fun of your best friend if you know they're really your best friend and they're a really close friend at least. You can make fun of them, and that means that you're so close that whatever you say can't hurt them. That's kind of, I think, what that means. But it has to be done in a good way, with good intent, I mean. Before I listen, I wanted to read this. Stolo, sorry to be a grump, but what's going on with our battery tech? I had my battery replaced just a couple of years ago, and it's already constantly in need of recharging. I can't spend half my life in sleep mode. Is this really what we're coming to? This is exactly what we're coming to. Battery ingredients are rare. We can't scavenge further without building outposts. Urban shut down the mining project. What did everyone expect? You should learn to live with less, says Thekla. Sleep mode is a great time to meditate and think about our place in the universe. Do you really need to be active all the time? Jeremy says, let's not start a panic about a minor technical issue. Mistakes happen, Stolo. Please talk to Pellegrino or Neat about getting replacements, which I'm sure will work a lot better. Let's see what Athena and Carnivorous has to say.
In the early days, humankind lived in a world of unexplained wonders and terrors. The powers of the elements were understood in terms of gods and spirits. After all, how else could one explain thunderstorms and earthquakes? But as the realm of scientific knowledge expanded, the realm of the mystical began to shrink. The sacred grove, as Hegel wrote, was reduced to mere timber. But as superstition retreated, another thing was lost: meaning. In a purely mechanical universe, people yearned for the comfort provided by gods and spirits.
That's true.
But there was no way back.
But what about the beauty of the universe? The perfection of everything around us, couldn't they see that?
Not sure I can see that, Miranda. But I do think there was another way, a way forward instead of back. Faith not in an invisible world, but in ourselves, in each other, in the inherent value of consciousness and civilization. They never really found it, but I think that in those last months when their whole species was dying, they caught a glimpse of it.
Yeah.
And that's how your mother was born.
That's true. I mean, when you think about it, this game is kind of a love letter to humanity itself and what we can be if we really wanted to. And that's amazing. And what he said about how mysticism died, I don't think I'm a very mystic person, but I do believe in the sacredness of some things. Minimalism. I mean, for example, I do believe human life is important and consciousness is important. I'm kind of a subscriber to the ideology of these robots, kind of. What is going on? This is a confusing puzzle. Okay, can I teleport from down there? I think so. Let's try something. Oh, there's a red laser here. Alright, so we can't see that from here. So I think first things first, I'm gonna try and get this teleporter. I think we hurt ourselves when we did this. Look, our screen glitches kind of. I can't teleport when it's like that. I need to get this guy out, no? Okay, so I can... If I put it here, is it gonna be visible from down there? Oh no. Kind of is, but it isn't at the same time. That's... Oh, that's why they covered this whole thing. I'm thinking... Maybe... I'm trying to get this gemmer out of here, but maybe I don't need to. Maybe minimalism is what we should be focusing on. Anyway, I was talking about why... how I'm not a very mystical person. How do I... Oh yeah, I have to get that thing up here. Oh, I see what I'm supposed to do, kind of. So I think I'm supposed to put this guy and teleport up here, alright? And let me just jam that. Take this, teleport up. Put this guy up here. Take the teleporter. Put the teleporter up here. Drop down. Take the jammer. Teleport up there. Jam this shit. Take the teleporter again. Go across. Take the fan. Go down. What? It only opens this much. That's not good. If I go there, will I be able to see this? I don't think so. Can I teleport up there? What does this even do? This blue thing? What turns that open? Now that's closed. Can I not teleport up there now? Am I just stuck? I think so. Nice, this is good. It needs to be higher, right? Yeah, this thing needs to go higher. I need to charge it up and then come back down. Right now, I think it's a reset, no? X? Yeah. At least I know how to get there. And I'm talking about mysticism. I mean, I do hold some things sacred. These puzzles are hard, so it's hard to talk about something else. But I'm trying my best, guys. So, I was talking about how... So I need to get... Okay. This game is kind of using up all my cerebral power, cortex power thingy. I know. So, put it here. Take this. Go up. Put it here. Take this. Go down. Take this. Go up. Oh my god, the game is tripping. Okay. Am I back? No. Okay, I'm gonna have to take a break to restart the game. I don't know what I did. Teleporting doesn't seem to fix it. Okay, guys, I'll be back in a second. I'll see you later. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I seem to have fixed the issue, and I think it was related to alt-tabbing. So now... I'm going to take this here. I'm pretty sure this is how it works. Go up like this. Take the teleporting device. So we're doing all this to get the jammer up there. The thing is, I need to put the teleporter over. And I need to keep it up here. So I need that jammer. Oh, okay. Not okay, because the only way to get this jammer just... Okay, so I thought if I stood on this, but the only thing this blue light turns this on. So I have to get that red thing up here. This is not a simple puzzle. I don't care what the puzzle name says. Alright, so maybe I don't think this is gonna work. If I put that down, that's fucked. Okay, so now I have no way of it's fucked again. Let me see. Let me teleport down there. Okay, yeah, it's gonna correct. I don't know why I thought this was gonna work. Alright. Let's continue. So I need to get the red up there. Minimalism, minimalism, minimalism. Maybe I need to think simpler things. So far these triangle puzzles have all been inside. They're not like star puzzles. So I'm thinking, it's gonna be the same way this here. Maybe I'm doing something wrong here. Like, the only way to get back up there is through the panel. I need to get the jammer. Let me just get the jammer up here, and then we can talk about the rest. Let me go up. Put this here. Take the teleporter. Put it here. Drop down. Nothing else here, right? Yeah. So now we teleport. And then I can't jam anything from here, right? Yeah, I have to jam this. The thing is I have to teleport over here. Like, what is this? So all this does is open this up, right? I need to get this jammer to the other side. No, it's not working. It ain't working. Okay, this is not working. Let me just open this up. Can I jam anything? No. This is the only reasonable thing. Okay. Jamming up. Oh, if I leave this here, I think I can teleport with that from up here. No? How do I drop down then? Wait. If I do this, I can't get back, right? So I need to remove that and then teleport up here. Something like this. I'm kind of stuck here. Let me see. Oh, I see. I think I'm supposed to teleport, drop it down, and then teleport from here. But then what? I can just... So I can drop that down there. So if this is here, I drop it down. Then I can teleport with this guy. Okay, so I'm back. I have to take a little break, sorry about that. I have no idea how this puzzle is gonna work, but I did take a little break, so maybe I can look at it again. Let's reset. Let's take a blank... No, not blank. What do you call it? A blank check? No, that doesn't make sense. A brand new perspective. Let's have a blank perspective. So right now, we want to get in here. And we're gonna do that by projecting red laser over there. And that means, first of all, we're gonna open this. Sorry about that. And then I have this laser. I'm gonna come down. I'm gonna take this. And then go up. Now I have this fan, which can open this up. And I take my teleporter. I'm just doing the same thing I did previously. I'm gonna go down. Get this, go up. Now I can open this. I have this place now. Now the thing is, from here... Wait, I just thought of something. What if I put the teleporter here, right? From there I can see this, right? No, let me just put it here. That's a bit too far. Here, okay, I'll put it here. I'll take the teleporter. Oh, okay. See, I just needed a new perspective, guys. Alright, so now I'll leave the teleporter here, right? I'll put this here. Okay, don't fall. I'm just gonna go down here. Now I need to fill this up with the red, alright? Now let's go through. Now the thing is, so I'll leave this here. I'm gonna step on that so that gate's open, and therefore that's gonna fill up with red, right? Alright, did it work? Let's see. I was trying to prime that, it worked. Okay. So now I have the red thing here. Now I can take you back. I can drop this red down here now. And I am through. Okay, so apparently all I did was, in fact, a new perspective.
We're making good progress.
Yeah, we are. Alright, so let's finish the next few puzzles, and then we will be done. In fact, I think it's been how many minutes? It's been 40 minutes. Let me see, I don't remember where I last was. Where I was last. I'm going to 5. There's quite a few puzzles left, actually. So let's go to number 5, and I'll drop it up there. And then... number 5 is this way. Is it up this way? I don't quite know. I don't think I've been up here. That rock looks nice. I did that one. Man. Nice view, huh? Yeah. As I said, I would love to have like a summer villa over here. Just enjoy your life with your kids. Have some beers at night. Just enjoy everything. Fish, go fishing. I'd love to go fishing. I have never... I went fishing once. I was very small. And it was with my aunt's husband. And I remember nothing about it. I remember it was like a stormy day. Sand and... what's this called? Sand and chalk. Idiki Denexia. City by the sea. When I realized it was over, it was all really over for good. I decided to take one last trip to my favorite places before the symptoms got too much. Elenike. I could never forgive what they did to Kalkidiki. Kalkidiki. I know where this is. Kalkidiki. This is Greece, right? Yeah. This Kalkidiki. It's in Turkish we say Kalkidiki. I went there. I've been there before. I think so. I could never forgive what they did to Kalkidiki. What did they do? This incredible, wild, rugged place was between mountain and sea, with pine trees all the way down to the water. Yeah, it was a nice place. I remember that. The colors, the vistas. What does the vistas mean? I'm gonna look that up. Give me a second. I'm destroying this horrible description probably. I know Windows Vista. A pleasing view. Okay, that's what Windows Vista. That's where it comes from. It means a pleasing view, apparently. The colors, the vistas, the sheer overwhelming beauty of it all. And they just built all over it. Hideous hotels sprawling like tumors. Obscene beach bars blaring their awful music across the sea. Even in Gavurtipes. It was impossible not to hate humanity a little for it. It's not humanity's fault. It is humanity's fault, but for coming up with capitalism. The idea of all of it returning to nature, of the hotels gradually sinking back into the reed fields, was moving and beautiful. I would actually agree. When you go to these really crowded touristic places, you see how much we have fucked it up. In Turkey, there's a place called Bodrum, which was this beautiful place, this beautiful little, I don't know how you say it, like a half island. Like it was surrounded by sea on all 3 sides, except for one side. It was so beautiful, and it's just so crowded in the summer and so filled with people and hotels and bars as this place is probably. Yeah, I do. The idea of all it returning to nature, the hotels gradually sinking back into the reed fields was moving and beautiful, I would agree. But then I went back to Thessaloniki, and for all the ugliness, this is where the Turkey's founder was born. Selanik, we say in Turkish. And for all the ugliness inflicted upon that city, the idea that people would no longer meet up beneath the Kamara, or go for long ambling walks on the promenade, or for crepes on Platea Navarina was unbearably sad. The idea of the rotonda just standing there empty after being a sacred place for many centuries It made me remember that it's not just beaches and forests that are beautiful. That cities can be more than just streets and noise. I agree. Cities can have histories and personalities, and that means something. Who am I writing this for? Do I believe there will be survivors after all? Do I think that crazy robot project I heard will actually work out? Do I hope that aliens will come to our planet one day and wonder who we were? The truth is that I don't know, but there is something in the love we feel for the beautiful things that we built, as much as in our revulsion towards unnecessary destruction, that matters. The truth is that I don't know, but there is something in the love we feel for the beautiful things we built, as much as in our revulsion towards unnecessary destruction, that matters. I think that's a beautiful piece of writing. And I agree. The love we feel for the beautiful things we built, it does matter. In life, what we love matters, because life is short and important. Miranda, why didn't our ancestors understand that you can build in ways that can make an area more beautiful instead of ruining it like you guys did here? This place would not be possible with too many people. I mean, you guys, there's only 2-3 of you, 1,000 of you in the big city, and so it's kind of plausible for you guys to build this stuff, but for humanity, there's just too many humans and too many differing opinions, and too little place. Like, even if we each had our big lots, maybe building beautiful things would be possible, but too many different opinions can't create beauty together. I feel like sometimes there has to be an organizing mind, like maybe the government regulating stuff, but I don't know, maybe Widener, even if all they cared was a personal benefit, wouldn't that benefit them more? In the long run, yes, but people rarely think about the long-term consequences, especially if there's an incentive to act immediately. That's also true. I didn't think about that perspective. And yet most of them were unhappy with the results. Couldn't they see that it was within their control to act differently? And we could see, but some people just didn't. And as I said, there were too many different people to be organized, and our governments kind of failed at that stuff. Problem solving the wrong problem. LD Armand. From LD Armand's, can you point me in the direction of a better timeline? Humans are problem solvers is a quote frequently associated with my friend Alexandra Drennan. It's become a meme on the internet, used both ironically and not. Though Alexandra, of course, is entirely earnest in her dedication to humanity. 1. It's a great thought and vital to understanding our species, but it's also not entirely as simple as that. Take, for example, the recent extinction of the orangutan and the ensuing conversation about the dangers of unknown pathogens released by human activity. Most of us agree that a problem exists, and significantly, most of us believe that something ought to be done about it. So we've identified the problem, and we've collectively decided to act. So why is nothing happening? That's a serious question. A great deal of effort is expended on raising awareness, but I would like to suggest that sometimes our problem-solving impulses can get stuck on the wrong goals. Awareness is not the issue. We have already convinced people that something needs to change. So if nothing changes, we have to wonder, why is the will of the people not being translated into action? Next missing from archive. 1. She's also capable of being that devastatingly sarcastic, but that's another story for another book. Miranda. Maybe the problem was that they didn't have enough hope. They could see the problems, but they couldn't imagine that one day those problems could be solved. That's not it. We have hope. This might be it. It's easy for people to get so lost in the problems of the present that they think nothing will ever change. I don't think that's even it. I mean, what specific problem are we talking about here? If it's the problem of governments not taking enough action to solve these big problems, to take preventative measures early enough, such as, let's say, COVID, for example. I mean, we did a decent enough job, but for example, in America, people were refusing to wear masks, people were consuming ivermectin, that stuff, right? I don't know. Some people just don't want to learn and set in their ways. I think it's one of the flaws of human minds. We don't want to be wrong, and that's a That's a wrong idea. I mean, maybe it's not inherent to humans, but it's what we tend to be. Like, for example, without educating yourself that being wrong doesn't mean you have to get hurt, or doesn't mean you have to compromise. I mean, being wrong isn't a bad thing, as long as you're willing to change. Some humans don't understand that concept, and I think that messes society up hugely with bad education and kind of it changed, like it's one of the problems of democracy, maybe. I'm not sure, but too many people believing that they're always right, and all these people being constantly manipulated to vote for certain people in power. These are problems. I don't think it's about either of these. Cornelius. They lost hope because the historical circumstances they found themselves in encouraged despair. I mean, that's exactly why, though, because we have these masses and people refuse to change, people refuse to see. Like, you can look at Nazism, for example. I mean, I'm sure they knew what they were doing was wrong at some point. We know that they did, because they had to move the concentration camps outside their countries so that people wouldn't see what was happening, because it was so inhumane. But it kept happening, and these systems of power, they can be sometimes so foundational, so institutional, that it's hard for one person to take charge. And when you are punished for your opinions, when you're punished for having opposite opinions in today's world, to the people in power, it can be dangerous. So it's hard to take action by your own. It takes very brave people to take action. And you see many rebellions failing. I mean, by rebellion, I don't mean a single big rebellion. I mean all little rebellions as well. Like, for example, if I want to talk about freedom of speech, in fact, maybe me saying this might be dangerous at some point in the future, but I'm putting this out on the internet. I'm not taking specific political sides. I'm trying to be careful about those things. And there's a reason I can't say what I really think. It's dangerous to say what you really think. And that's why there is despair. Wow. It's tough. It's a hard world out there. The systems of governments, they can be so oppressive. I don't know. The world is a tough place. I'm getting depressed thinking about this stuff. Hypatia's Journal number 7. From Hypatia's Journal, Volume 1, The Founding of New Jerusalem. Day 372. Yemo died today. One moment he was there, welding a joint on the upper levels of the tower, and the next he was gone. One careless step, that's all it took. Athena brought him to the dam, but even Cornelius couldn't help. Yemo was gone. Now there's only 12 of us. I think about Yemo every day, says Athena. Cornelius says, so do I. Athena says, you did nothing wrong. You weren't even there. I was. Well, that's sad. Okay, what are we doing? Recharge V5.
This is a design for an improved charging station.
Okay.
Fascinating, but not relevant.
Okay, so it's irrelevant. This episode is going a bit longer, so I'm gonna stop at the next place. Hopefully we don't run into any more palm readers. Is this the number 5? Okay, so I'm gonna stop the episode here. I'll come back next time, guys. It's been fun talking about this stuff with you. I hope you find my critiques and thoughts interesting. I do tend to ramble a little bit. I'll see you guys later. Bye.